Hey everybody, welcome back to Lumiere Tarot. My name is Claire. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm really happy you're here. I'm going to be doing your pick a card reading, and today's reading is Do They Feel the Connection? So let's just see, we're going to be taking a look at the energy surrounding your connection, how they see you, how they see this connection, any future energies and how they feel about you. So it's going to be super juicy. Very quickly, I just want to thank everybody for your beautiful positive feedback for the zodiac readings. I've been really enjoying them. I'm really loving the beautiful community that we're creating over there with the zodiac readings. So thank you so very much. I love it that you are loving those readings. Okay, let's take a look at the crystals. Group number 1 is the quartz cluster, group number 2 is the malachite slice, and group number 3 is the double terminated amethyst. So take as much time as you need. You're welcome to pause the video, to meditate on the crystals, listen to your intuition, that inner yes or that inner no. It will guide you as to which of the 3 groups is going to resonate with you today. These are just general readings. We know that they can't possibly resonate with every single one of you out there, so just take what resonates and leave the rest, for it does want to connect with you today and bring you the message that you need. When you are ready, your timestamps are in the description box below this video. Hit your timestamp. It will take you to the exact place in the video where your reading begins, and I will see you in a moment. Hey there, group number 1. I hope you're all doing really well. Thank you so much for being here. This is your crystal, the beautiful quartz cluster crystal. When I saw this crystal, I just knew I had to have it. So it is just super magical, such a special piece in my collection. Let's find out how your person is feeling you. I'm going to begin with some oracle cards today. I'm going to draw one of these cards, which is the... Oh no, we've got 2 coming out. Get you, so exciting. From the Archetypes Oracle deck, we get the Hunter. I absolutely love this. Your person who you're connecting with is coming from a place of masculine energy. It may be that they're searching for you, right? So if you are in separation or no contact, or you don't see each other that often, they really hope to see you. This is what I'm sensing. They're kind of scanning the horizon, scanning their environment, hoping to see you in the office or the gym or the cafe, whatever it is, hoping that you will be there. But this energy that I'm getting is that they really want to pursue you. So there's strong forward motion energy here, that they want to pursue you, that they've got their eyes on the prize, group number 1, and that the prize is you. I knew this was going to be a good reading. So look at all that power in this card. They are coming towards you full force. So the message that I'm getting from Spirit is you want to be in receptive mode, right? If your person's coming from this very masculine place, it can be helpful regardless of gender, right? It's just all about the energies, right? That they want to find you, they want to seek you out, they want to chase you down, they want to pursue you, they want you to be their prize. So do not give yourself up on a silver platter, let them, fulfill that need that they have to be a hunter, to hunt you down, right? To find you and to make you their prize. So that is very exciting. I absolutely love that for you. And we have the card, the Poet. So this is, to me, what I'm getting is like feeling, these images are so beautiful. It's just like, I'm getting a few messages. Your person may be connecting with you through music or literature in some way. You may just hear a song or a lyric and you just know that your person is speaking to you. You're connected energetically and they're speaking to you through a passage in a novel or through just kind of music that you hear in a store as you're going about your day in like a very organic way. But this is also just about like the beauty in the everyday things. So it may be that you or your person, very sensitive, right? Intuitive, a light worker, a starseed, right? Something like this. They've got, someone here has got this kind of gentle energy, and this is something that they want to explore with you, or that is blossoming within you to explore with them. Right? This kind of energy that's outside the humdrum, that's outside the everyday, right? Connecting to that beautiful, loving energy of which is it's a very particular frequency. It's something very special, right? Have you ever seen like the way a photographer can capture the beauty of the everyday when they take a picture of a little flower growing up in a crack in the sidewalk or something like this, things that we don't usually notice. So what I'm sensing is that your person has that vision or you do, and that you can explore that together in this connection, but also that they see that in you, right? They see the true person, they see the true you, your authentic self, right? Not the persona, not the facade that we all wear to kind of get through life and kind of get through the day, you know, to be a certain way to kind of get along in society. They see your light, they see your authenticity, your authentic self, right? And I feel like there's something in this connection whereby they are going to be, or they are like this catalyst for helping you to, like, they're like a mirror, right? And they mirror back to you elements about yourself, maybe your shadow self, right? Those parts of yourself that you don't really like, or that you'd like to work on, or that you feel shameful. We all have this. This is part of human nature, and having an ego and all of that. But also the beauty in you, that you haven't seen, like that you don't recognize. Maybe the beauty in your physical appearance that you haven't recognized, or just the beauty in the way that you interact, or your energy, or the way that you see the world, right? Or the light that you shine, that you either take for granted or just think is normal, or you just haven't recognized in yourself kind of how unique that is, or how special that is, or how rare that is in a person. And they see that in you. Your person sees that in you. I think it's really nice, because there's this, I'm getting chills actually. There's something very powerful here with this poet energy. There's hands around a crystal ball, so it's just like kind of gazing into things and kind of seeing things not as they appear, right, but as they truly are. Remember, these readings can resonate vice versa. This one wants to come up. Yeah, look at this. Lots of Pisces energy here. Moonlight. So this is really saying to me, look, emotions are running strong in this connection. It says travel, romance, and potential. I'm getting chills. This is such an exciting reading. So someone that you may travel with, definitely. This is a 36, breaks down to a 9. I love the number 9. So that's exciting. That may be a sign for you. So travel, person could be from overseas. You may travel with this person. This could be like a little travel companion for you. Very romantic. They've got like a romantic nature about them, and potential. So this is really saying there's a lot of potential here. So let's get into your tarot, because otherwise we're not going to have time with all of this. There's a lot to unpack here. So I absolutely love this. Let's just see what the general theme is between you and your person. Oh my goodness. You guys, group number 1, you're blowing me away. 6 of Cups coming out here. This person is an old soul who you are connecting with. They recognize you at the spiritual level. I feel like I'm just gonna like burst out with just sunshine and just too much. And I put my love t-shirt on as well. So you guys, if you've picked this, you've got a very, very special message today. Yeah, so definitely this is like a reunion. There is a very sweet love here. They do care about you, but they see you. This is what I'm getting from all these messages, is that they see you. They recognize you from many, many lifetimes, right? It may have been the case when you first saw each other, when you first locked eyes, you got chills, or you had that strong recognition, or when you first spoke to them, you felt like you'd known them for years and years, or you're just like, I just know you from somewhere. Maybe you've even said that to them, like, I think I know you from somewhere, or they said that to you. Okay, so this is a recognition at the soul level from many, many lifetimes. This is a sign that if this is a connection that hasn't been fully realized, or that you've been together and then apart, you will be reunited as well. I see that here. They may want to give you a gift, but this is the main reading, the main message that I'm getting in this reading is that they see you at the soul level, right? They see you who you really are. Right? And that may be, the way that they see you may be in a way that is, I don't know how to describe it. It's like they know you better than you know yourself. Or the more that they get to know you, the more that they'll will be revealed, and the more that they'll see you. But it doesn't matter what you do. If you try and act cool, or you try and put on a persona, or you try and impress them or whatever, they only see the real you. They recognize you at the soul level. This, I'm telling you. What's going on with you? So Gemini's energy showing up in your reading. you get the King of Swords, Justice, and the Ten of Cups in reverse for your past energies. So I see Libra's energy here showing up in your reading very strongly. There is this energy of karma. There's some sort of unfinished business here, maybe from a past life. This is why they feel so familiar to you, right? Because you are finishing, perhaps learning a lesson with this person, or learning, it sounds like really fierce, but you know, learning a lesson, or it's so intense. It doesn't have to be, just learning something about yourself, about your own soul's journey, about your own soul's growth from this person, right? That I'm seeing. I feel like what I'm hearing from Spirit is there's like this energy of timing here. They may have been a little bit cold towards you, is what I'm sensing. Like in the 3D, or they may be like, they could just be playing it cool, or things could have cooled down a little bit and that has caused you some unhappiness in this situation, right? Or it hasn't been fulfilled. But I think that there's an energy of divine timing. The way that you feel about this person, you're not wrong. They do have feelings for you, but it just feels like there's this energy where they're really coming from the headspace about like, and there's this really strong energy that they want to be fair to you. And I don't know what this is about, so we'll explore it further, because they don't want to make you unhappy. And this is their truth that they want to share with you, right? This is the truth of it, that they want to be fair by you in this situation, okay? They like things to be harmonious. They like things to be kind of cut and dried, to be plain, right? They don't like any kind of chaos or loose ends or drama or anything like this. So they like things to be balanced, but they want to be fair by you, and because they don't want to make you unhappy. So if this hasn't progressed how you would like it to, this is why, because they feel like if they pursued this, it would cause unhappiness and that they'd be being unfair to you. Now, why that is, do you want me to look? Yeah, let's look. Why do they think that, why are they so worried about being unfair to group number one? Wow. You get High Priestess, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, right? So more Pisces energy showing up in your reading here. So it's what I'm hearing from Spirit is they have their own reasons, right? With this High Priestess, they have their own reasons. This is something like that's quite deep within them. It's part of their shadow self, right? Again, there's this energy that they would like wouldn't be fair by you. It's like maybe they can't commit right now, or the timing isn't right. For some of them, it could be because they're in another relationship, or they're in a situationship, or they've just got like, I just want to give examples of how I'm feeling the energy. I don't know what their personal situation is, but it just feels like really strongly that there's something, there's a block, there's something in the way, there's in the 3D. Right? So that could be their work responsibilities, right? It could be that they're going through a divorce and they don't have the bandwidth for it, or they're going through a separation and it's like really, really intense for them. They're in this process of leaving something behind that has been very painful. Maybe somebody cheated on them. Maybe they have like this self-sabotaging tendency and they know about this, but it's something that they're working on and that they're leaving behind, but they're not in a space right now to fully realize that. You know, it's a process that they're going through. This transformation of this... There's an inner spiritual process or emotional process that they're going through where they're letting go of a limiting belief, where they have a desire, right, or a pattern where they self-sabotage, but they're moving their relationships, right, maybe because they feel unworthy. They recognize you at the soul level though. This is the interesting thing, but they're moving on from this. Could be that they're moving on from a painful situation, from a situation where they were cheated, maybe financially, maybe in a relationship. Could have been a long time ago and they're carrying it with them in their heart. And there's something here that's holding them back energetically because they know that they wouldn't be, it's like a repetition compulsion, if you've heard of that, right? You can look it up, where they know that if they enter into a relationship with you, that it will be more of the same, and that they need to kind of process this or work on themselves in order not to do that. There's such a strong energy there of just like, if I was with you, I'd only make you unhappy, or I'm so worried, right? It's coming from like a really beautiful space of just like, if I was with you, I'd make you unhappy because I'd hurt you. And this is like, with this High Priestess, this is really saying this is their shadow self. This is their shadow self talking to you. I want to check in with how you are feeling about this. Group number 1. Thank you, Spirit Guides, for guiding us for your messages today. You get Queen of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Strength. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn showing up here, Leo's energy as well with the Strength card. So it's just like you feel this very passionately, very strongly, you're very grounded, you know what it is that you want, you're working on yourself, you don't give yourself away with this. Maybe you socialize with them, or you're dating them, this person who is in your life, they bring you a lot of happiness. You're enjoying their friendship, right? They kind of elevate you in some way. It's like you feel really magical when you're with them. And it's just like, yeah, you are ready to open your heart to them with this Strength card. Like, it's like you are aware that it may be difficult, that there may be challenges, but you are up to the challenge with this. This is the kind of energy that you're in, how you're feeling it. It's just like you feel like you're up to the challenge. But you're so ready to open your heart to them, like to be vulnerable with them. There's this energy that they make you feel really good. There could be like a third party energy here. If that's the case, it's something you already know about, just like an external influence or a third party energy. Maybe because you're just dating other people, or you're in a relationship, or they're in a connection that isn't finished. But they recognize, I just want to reassure you that they recognize you from the soul level. And I see you kind of going through this process where you are united, that you can come into union. This 6 of Cups is the kind of, at the top of your reading, is very significant, okay? I want to check in with how they're feeling. Two of Pentacles. I'm just laughing because I'm just like looking at it and making little noises and then not telling you what's going on. But I'm gonna. 2 of Pentacles, King of Wands, Knight of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius here. Whew, I feel like, you know, your person feels very strongly towards you. They're very, very attracted to you. There's a lot of passion here. They would definitely... It feels like they've got a lot on their plate, that they're juggling a lot. That thing that they're juggling could be you and other people. If that's the case, that you already know about that, like we were talking about, I definitely sense that there's some sort of unfinished business or third-party energy in this connection right now. Could just be their responsibilities that we're looking at. It feels like they're very unsettled within themselves. So this process of kind of healing this pattern that they have may feel quite unsettling for them, okay? You get the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. So they're definitely like, they're drawn to you like sexually, and kind of, they have this lust for you. Strong, strong desire. They're kind of pulled towards you, right? They definitely be up for a hookup or a fling, something like this. But ultimately, because kind of that's how they're showing up, I see them taking fast action towards you though. I know that you want more than that. And it may be the case that they're not in a space to give that to you right now in your situation. But I see that, yeah, they're definitely going to take action towards you. It may be that it's a little bit inconsistent, is what I'm sensing with this 2 of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands, that they may take action towards you, but it may be either kind of not quite what it is that you want, or that you want to get into alignment with, or it's a little bit inconsistent because maybe they're just stretched a little bit too thin. Like, I feel like when you're together, it feels really, really good. And they want it, like their intention is to come towards you, to do that, like full force. There's a lot behind this, right? Okay, you get the 10 of, I've done it again. It's so interesting. The 10 of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. You see, I see you as the Queen of Pentacles because you showed up in your own energy in this Queen of Pentacles energy, right? And it's just like, this is what I'm seeing. Taurus energy showing up here. They're carrying some baggage, like a heavy burden, right? And it's slowing them right down, is what I'm seeing. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is pretty slow, but like in the reverse, it's just like everything's ground to a halt. Like this baggage that they've got with them, what it is that's weighing them down, it has become so heavy that they're unable to kind of move forward. So they're very much in this energy of kind of stuckness, of just kind of being in one place, not knowing what way to turn, not knowing how to move forward with this. Right, towards you, I see this. It's just like they're stuck when it comes to this connection and coming towards you. And developing this. There is this stuck energy. There's something about it where they feel kind of really weighed down by this. It's weighing heavily on their heart. They're such a good person. Again, this energy of them wanting to do right by you. But I see them, they're not coming forwards. Brilliant. Oh my goodness, I'm loving my job today. Shall I keep you in suspense? No, I'll tell you. We get the I'm really living this out. We get the Judgment, or you get the Judgment. You get 5 of Swords in the reverse. Dun, dun, dun. And you get the Lovers as your outcome. So opening, it's making me blush. I can't handle it. Opening your reading with the 6 of Cups, closing it with the Lovers. It's too powerful. This is a powerful soulmate connection, twin flame connection. Beautiful love here. Right? Yes, things may be stuck. You may be in no contact. They may not be moving forward towards you. This is weighing very heavily on their heart. But they are going to wake up to this. Okay? You will get the call is what I'm hearing from Spirit. With this Judgment, they're just going to wake up to this, that they are kind of self-sabotaging, that they're undermining themselves, and they want to create more harmony with this 5 of Swords in the reverse, okay? They want to create more harmony with you. They want to create like beautiful communication with you. A beautiful connection with you in order to come forwards to do this. There's going to be something, I don't know what it is, right? But something's going to make them wake up. It could be that you start dating other people, or that you pull their energy off them and just like, I'm kind of done with this. I'm moving on with my life, right? They can see how successful you're being, right? Stepping into this energy of just like, I don't need anything outside of me. I don't need, you know, external love or validation or whatever it is. I'm just so good and grounded in myself. That could be the energy, but there's something about it which shifts the dynamic between you, creates more harmony, right? Of just kind of like, oh, I'm done with this. I'm done with this kind of chaotic energy, or this kind of struggle, or making things harder than they need to be. And then the outcome, the Lovers, coming into union, okay, being able to give and receive love, being able to exchange love, coming towards you, a higher level commitment maybe, but just kind of, just being able to say to you, look, I want to be with you, because you're my person. Right, that's everything that I have for you, group number 1 in this reading. Do give it a like if you resonated with it, if you've got value out of it. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube. Also, if you feel called to, check out my zodiac readings that I'm creating for the collective. If you join the channel, you become a Diamond Lumi, and you can take a look at all your placements, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, for a full picture of what is going on with you. But have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 2, this beautiful malachite slice with this amazing patternation. It's really cool. Okay. Let's see if your person feels the connection, what's going on with them. I'm going to draw some oracle cards to look at the general energies between you. See what's going on. How are they feeling you at this time? We have the card New Life. This is a card 39, so that may be significant to you. Look at that. So I feel like there's this energy of total newness here, right? With this energy, okay, so it may feel like it's kind of like maybe they've moved from another location, or you have, they're beginning a new life in a new place, something like this, or it's a new chapter in their life. So it feels like you have met each other. Remember, these messages can resonate vice versa. At this time that really feels like a new chapter. Perhaps you've come out of a long-term relationship and you're just beginning, or this person has, or, you know, fresh out of a divorce or some sort of long-term relationship, something like this, or just like entering a new chapter in their life, starting a new job, beginning college, something like this. It's kind of like this, they're on the cusp of this new life. If this hasn't happened yet, there is a change that's coming and you are part of that, is what I'm sensing. A lot of fresh energy here as well. There's this energy of kind of, like a lot of possibilities with this new life. Like she's just, oh, it's so beautiful, the image here. She's just kind of just emerging out of this egg, right? So this is all about the potential here that needs to be nurtured, that can grow if it's kind of nurtured and cared for. What I'm hearing from Spirit is it's delicate as well. So, but that could just be because it's kind of new. I sense that maybe you're getting to know each other. For some of you, you're getting to know each other at a deeper level. But kind of ushering in this new phase of this connection, of your life circumstances, all right? Absolutely love this. Wow, we have purification by water. This is so lovely. Emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. A card 32 breaks down to a 5, so a pivotal moment, and also this sign of change as well with this 5. And it feels like things are unstable. Things could go either way right now. So with this new life, it is this kind of rebirth, like washing away the old experiences, the old limiting beliefs, the old things from the past, like kind of to be brand new, to be kind of clean, to be fresh. All right, so a lot of fresh energy coming out here for you, which I absolutely love. So it feels like something that is just emerging, that's kind of brand new as well. So maybe healing as well. So either you or your person may have been through like a really intense healing process, healing from a relationship, healing from a loss of some kind, a financial loss, an emotional loss, like the loss of a loved one, the loss of a pet, right? Clearing out those experiences, you know, processing, I guess, those experiences in order to kind of move forward. So there are those energies around you here, okay? So I'm going to draw one of these cards from the... Oh, look at this. You guys have got an interesting connection. This is the beautiful card that you get from the Lover's Oracle. Lots of water here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that I'm seeing. It says healing, right? Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So it may be that either you are a healer, or your person is a healer, or that you're just like bringing that energy of kind of compassion, of healing, of safety is what I'm hearing. Being able to really kind of hold each other in that kind of safe space for one another. It may be that your connection needs some sort of healing, right? But it feels like you're in each other's lives to create harmony and in life, right? To be like a rock in a stormy sea, someone who's a really good friend. I sense that they feel like you're a really good friend to them, that you're a really good listener, that they love to talk to you, that they talk to you about how they're really feeling, how they really see things in a way that they don't talk to other people. And yet there's something in your energetic frequency where they really feel like they can connect to you in that way, right? It may also be that one or both of you are light workers or starseeds at this time. And that is why you've connected, that you've got this kind of mission. Right, let's take a look at your tarot, see what's going on. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Angels, for bringing forth these messages for group number 2 today. Right, let's see how they're feeling about you. 9 of Wands. So there's this energy of kind of, yeah, that one or both of you has really been through a lot, like been through the wars, been through a difficult, challenging time, and now you're moving into these calmer waters. And there's this energy of kind of don't give up now, right? And maybe that there's been too much struggle, too much external conflict, too much going on. But I see such beautiful, gentle energy coming in, right? The energy of compassion, like temperance energy. right? Like, be patient because you're nearly there with this, whatever it is that is bringing you together. Let's take a look at the energies that you share. Hey everyone, sorry my battery just died, so I just had to very quickly change it. I'm not sure when it ended, but I'll take a look. So you get High Priestess, Eight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Pisces energy showing up here with the High Priestess. You know I love to see the High Priestess in a reading. There's this energy here of kind of not knowing what you were getting yourself into, or not knowing what you are getting yourself into. And it feels like there's this strong energy of just like being pulled towards each other, or kind of getting swept up in these emotions, in this situation, or just kind of what is it that I want to say, like just looking, or kind of not looking before you leap, of just being like, yes, I'm 100% into this, or just like this person, you know, 1 minute they're not in your life and you're just busy kind of in your own lane doing your own thing, and then the next minute you just like didn't see this coming, you didn't see this kind of person or these feelings or this connection in your life. It's just like you weren't on the lookout, you weren't looking for it. Well, this could be vice versa, and now here it is, they're in your life and you kind of don't know what to expect, or kind of what's going to unfold here. Could trigger some fears as well for either you or your person, but it feels like it's quite fast moving. Spirit is saying you don't need to rush this. It may just be that they've kind of been blowing up your phone, or that things have been moving quite fast and perhaps you don't know each other very well. So it feels like it's moving quite fast, or moving kind of quicker than you'd like, and you're just like, wow, this feels exhilarating, or maybe a little bit scary, but it feels like you're moving quickly into the unknown, into changes, you know, maybe into that new life energy, or that new phase energy. Definitely forward motion. If you've been feeling a lot of stagnation in your life or in this connection, there's a lot of forward motion here, and it feels like changes are happening very quickly, maybe kind of faster than you can keep up with for some of you, okay? But it really feels like you're moving into the unknown, but you're happy to do that anyway. Maybe you don't know each other very well, or you don't know what's next in your life, but you're kind of, maybe you feel like life is living you, right? And that you have no control over things. Control is just an illusion anyway, but you're kind of being brought forward on this journey. It feels like you're kind of being carried forward on this journey. And yeah, that may trigger some fears. You may not know what it is that you're experiencing, right? Or what's going to happen next. Maybe you want to know what's happened next, but you don't know. But it feels like there's a lot of rushing here, and it feels like you're kind of rushing into the unknown, or you're just rushing in. I really get the sense that you don't know each other very well, maybe because they're a new person in your life, or because it can take a long time to get to know somebody, right? I've been with my husband years and years, and I'm still learning things about him. So yeah, there's that energy here. I just want to check in with your feelings. Group number 2, see how it is that you're showing up for this connection. Yeah, oh wow, okay. So you get Strength, you get Lovers, and you get the 7 of Cups. Leo's energy showing up, Gemini's energy as well for you. So powerful energies. You feel very, very strongly here. There's a lot of power in this connection. You feel very strongly about this. You've kind of opened your heart to this. You're wondering, like, because it feels so... It feels like kind of they've just appeared in your life, right? You weren't expecting them, you weren't looking for anything, and now here it is. They're kind of in your life. It doesn't feel like a slow burn. It feels like something quite sudden for you that's created a sudden change in your life, or vice versa, right? But you are opening your heart to them. You are very kind of, you're just like, yes, this is my heart. I'm open to you, right? And I'm open to this connection. But I feel like you feel very confused about this, like what it is that you're experiencing. You're just like, what am I feeling here? What's going on? I've never felt anything like this. I've never been so drawn to somebody like this. You're definitely in the energetic frequency, like in the same frequency band as one another. You're really kind of vibrating together, and it feels kind of very, very intense. It's like, and you're just like, wow, I'm really feeling this. This feels like a heart-to-heart connection, and yet you feel very confused. Maybe you're very confused about your person's behavior and how it is that they're showing up, or like just about your own feelings within yourself. Like, why do I feel so strongly about this? What's going on here? I don't understand this connection, right? There is that element to it. So this is definitely a very soulful connection. You've definitely agreed with one another to meet in this lifetime, right? So maybe you've got a soul contract, a soul agreement, your twin flames, right? Soulmates, something like this, right? You've agreed to meet each other in this lifetime, to bring each other a new perspective, to usher in like this new chapter in your life, right? To have these intense experiences to kind of change your perception so that you move in the direction of your own soul's growth and your own mission in this lifetime. So quite powerful here in this connection. But yeah, definitely soulmate and twin flame energy here, and just very authentic love coming from you. Let's see how your person is showing up to this connection right now. What kind of energy spirit is group number 2's person in? How are they showing up for this connection? Oh my goodness, your person's showing up in this really interesting energy, and I feel like this is why we've got the Nine of Wands, where you're so kind of nearly there but not making it. You're just like, you are, yeah, you're confused about this, but you're 100% on board with it. They've got this Knight of Wands, so you've got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy here. You get 10 of Pentacles in the reverse and the 5 of Pentacles, right? So your person is feeling rejected. They're feeling maybe pushed out in the cold. I feel like maybe there's this energy here where they're showing up in a way where they haven't given you any kind of long-term commitment or any kind of indication that they're committed, or that they're offering something which is more stable, which is something which is more elevated, which is something more for the long term. They're not showing up in that energy at this time. We'll explore it further. There is this kind of energy of like, how do I want to express this? It's like the energy of a hookup or a fling. So there is this attraction here. They feel drawn towards you, right? And you're just like, yeah, there is flirtation here. There is fun here. And yet you're feeling something much deeper and you're wondering why. But your person is really staying on that surface level. And I feel like they've really put a block or just like said no when it comes to like an actual relationship or talking about the future or committing to you or saying, yes, you're my person, or putting a label on this, right? So it feels like maybe their energy is a little bit inconsistent, right? I'm seeing a lot of hot and cold behavior here, which may be leaving you quite confused, but you do feel this at the soul level, and you're not wrong to feel these things, okay? So it may be that this person hasn't fully recognized this connection, they don't understand it, and this is why they're showing up like this. It could just be that they're in a stage in their life where they're not looking for anything more long-term or more serious, or they haven't been, right? Up until this point. We'll explore this further. That they've been connecting with relationships, or they've been in a space in their life where they're just looking for something casual, right? So that's what I'm seeing here. And I feel like that's worth knowing. If that hasn't been spoken about between you both, right, that is worth knowing, that that's the kind of energy that they've been in up until now, that they've just been in this energy of like, I just want something casual, and I'm saying no, or I'm not open to anything more long term than that, or anything more I'm hearing from spirit is more serious. Doesn't mean that they never will be. I feel drawn to choose some cards from this deck. Doesn't mean that they never will be, but that is just like how they are showing up for you right now. That's the energy that they're in. Thank you, angels and spirit guides, for your beautiful messages for group number 2 today. Okay, this is interesting. You know, my readings contain both light and shade. You get the 8 of Wands, you get the 6 of Pentacles, and you get the Empress in the reverse. I feel like they're not meeting your needs. They're not giving you what it is that you want. And this is why you're so confused about this, because there's so much potential here. You feel this on such a soulful level, right? On such a deep, beautiful, and that is a beautiful thing. Please honor that. Please honor those feelings, okay? You don't need to be ashamed of them or kind of dodge them or any of this. It is a beautiful thing that you're feeling to connect to somebody at the soul level. Just because they're not awake to it or not aware of it, right? at this time, that's on them. You know, this is a beautiful experience for you to learn about yourself. And we'll explore this more. We'll see where this is going with your person. So I feel like things may be up in the air a little bit. I feel like there's a lot of communication here between you and your person, right? That they do reach out to you, that they come to see you. But again, there's in this energy of like, they either don't see your value or they don't see the potential of this connection right now. Remember, we're just looking at a snapshot of the energy, and this may bring you a lot of clarity of just being like, why do I feel this so deeply? And yet it's kind of, the pieces aren't coming together. This isn't really happening, or I'm not getting that sign from your person. I feel like they may just be giving you crumbs of their attention, crumbs of their time. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're a bad person. I don't see that here. It's just about what it is that they want or where it is that they're at in their stage at the moment. But there's a strong energy where they're just like, they're kind of not meeting your needs. They're not giving it you what it is that you want, right? So it could be an invitation for you to really set your intention, right? About not settling. Setting your intention about what it is that you deserve, that you desire, right? And kind of getting your person to conform, right, through your own inner vision to kind of how you see them and how you want them to show up, right? And just kind of sticking to your guns with that, just being like, these are my boundaries, this is what I want us to explore this or share this in a particular way, right? So it feels like they're giving you little bits and pieces. It feels like they're giving you crumbs. I feel like when it does come your way, it feels really, really good. But it's a little bit, again, just feels like things are up in the air. Let's explore this a little bit further. But there's a strong energy where they haven't either recognized the depth of the connection, or they don't see your value as like someone as kind of relationship material, which you absolutely are, and you have so much to give, right? And so much beauty and grace and talent, right, to share, like from your soul. I feel like you're a very spiritual person. This is why you can connect to this energy. It may just be that they just don't have time, you know, that they're just coming in with bits and pieces and they're giving you what they can, right? But they're not able to explore this or to give you more because they've just got like too many responsibilities or too much on their plate, or there's just like a lot that they're dealing with right now, or that there's a lot that's in flux or a lot that's changing around them, and they haven't really thought about having a relationship because there's so much going on for them. Or for you, like you're kind of ships that pass in the night, something like this. It just feels like the potential hasn't really been explored. So it may not be that they're just giving you crumbs, it may be that you're only able to connect at that level where you see each other sporadically, or you see each other now and again, and you just kind of do the best that you can with what you've got. It may be that it's a long distance connection and you just kind of see each other sporadically, but you don't have that opportunity to really expand and explore this and to kind of go deeper with that energy. For some of you, that's a message for some of you, okay? Yeah, interesting energies. You get Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, Aquarius energy showing up here, and maybe Libra, Gemini, and the Ten of Cups is your outcome. So this is good. I do see emotional fulfillment, emotional satisfaction coming in for you. I do see, you know, and you have got the Lovers as well. So you are this beautiful energetic frequency that you share. You do share love from the higher self, right? You are two of a kind. Right? You've been drawn into each other's life for a reason, and you are going to be able to create emotional fulfillment for the long term and a lot of happiness here, right? So I see it may be that they pull away from you, or it may just be that they want to like kind of show up in this way, which is just like a little bit superficial or the surface level, something like this. But I really see you, Queen of Swords, regardless of your gender. This is not a gender specific reading. This is just about the energies, really kind of setting your boundaries of just being like, this isn't good enough for me. These crumbs, these bits and pieces, this amount of time that you have for me, it isn't good for me. And being able to express that with such clear clarity and not being afraid, right? Not being afraid of being like, well, if I set this boundary, if I tell them what it is that I need, I'll lose them or they won't want to know. You're just like completely in your power, and you're just like, do you know what? This is what I truly want from you. If you want that, I'm up for it. I'm here for it, right? And by doing that, they gain a lot of respect for you. I see them really stepping into this energy where they really, really respect you. They want to come towards you, but it's about you creating this beautiful framework for which this relationship can flourish and exist, right? And you do that, you create that framework with your boundaries. That creates a lot of safety for both of you. So you're just like, no, this thing where, you know, we're never together, or we don't make time for each other, or we're in and out of each other's lives, you know, I know what it is that I want. I want to be a wife one day, I want to be a husband one day, I want a family, or I want to commit to a relationship, or I want to be able to explore this further, develop it, whatever it is that you decide. There's this strong decision here with this Queen of Swords of just like, this is what I want. I am deciding what it is that I want, and anything outside of that is no good for me. And just being kind of really resolute in that energy. But as a result of doing that, you create so much happiness. Your person comes towards you with their heart open, with their heart in their hand, ready to offer that to you. Let's take a look at some oracle cards for you. Transmutation. Yeah, I see your person really changing some of those energies up, and you changing within yourself about what it is that's okay for you. So you are making an internal change. This is being reflected in your external in this relationship. This is a phoenix from the ashes kind of energy as well. So if you feel like it's over or it's too much of a struggle, I really see you kind of being able to put that water under the bridge, leave that behind, and transform this into something new where you create a lot of happiness, where you can kind of create a family, whether that's children or getting pets or a home together, like a beautiful soul tribe. Right? There's this energy here of you saying this is what will make me happy, and like maybe they didn't realize. There's this energy where they kind of don't realize that that it's not okay with you, because maybe you haven't spoken about it, or you know, you don't know, or you just like, well, surely you can sense that. But by being much clearer about what it is that you want, I see you coming into your own power, into your own energy, being super clear about what it is that you want, and then being able to express that to them. And that is going to change the whole dynamic of this connection, right? Let's see what it is that we've got. Yeah, look at that. I want to build a life with you. What did I just say? Like wanting to create like if I just got this energy of like creating a family, you know, getting pets, or you know, sharing stuff together, you know, maybe starting a creative project, wanting to build something with you. This outer change is a reflection of your own inner changes though. That's a message that you need to know. Like, people are just like, they come to these readings and they're just like, tell me what's going to happen, tell me what's going to happen. And it's just like, well, these are the energies that are available to you. You are the co-creator of your life, right? You co-create with the universe based on your intention. So it's kind of like you get to decide what happens. People are like, oh, I want to give my power away. I want to know what's, not everybody, just some people are just like, and we're all like that. Like, you know, it's always easier, isn't it, just to let it be somebody else's responsibility. You're thinking that it's up to somebody else. But it's so empowering when you realize, oh yeah, I am the creator of my reality. You are the creator of your reality. These are the energies that are available to you through this. And this is that new chapter in your life. You're creating like a new life for yourself with this person. Depth, yes, I love this. You are experiencing this connection very deeply, and now your person is moving into that energy where they are able to connect to deeper feelings. This is from the Galaxy of Lovers Oracle deck, one of the Lumiere decks. Yeah, connecting to deeper feelings, deeper emotions. Going deeper with you, being able to explore, because there's been so much here where they've just kind of been skimming along the surface of life, right, maybe, or of this connection. But now they're moving into this energy where they're just like, I want to go deeper, I want to explore this. Soul knowing, yeah, mirroring that lover's energy as well, of just like recognizing each other and knowing each other at the soul level. So definitely you know each other, you know, from before this incarnation, that you've kind of agreed to meet each other and have these experiences. So yeah, so that is how your person is feeling about you. Those are the changes that are coming in for you, that you are inviting in as a result of your kind of own energetic frequency. It's been my honor to read your cards. I'm going to leave it there. Do give this video a like. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube. If you want to find out more about what type of connection this is, I do recommend my friend Misha. She reads the Akashic Records. The Akashic Records are like an energetic library of your own soul's journey throughout all lifetimes. So yeah, she can give you an insight. She can answer any questions that you have around what kind of connection this is, where this is going. Are they a soulmate? Are they a twin flame? Will you be together? Or past energies as well. You get to decide what it is that you want to be revealed to you. So Misha is offering $7.77 off her Akashic Record readings if you want to find out more about Misha and her work and her beautiful spiritual offerings. It's all linked in the description box below this video, but I'm sending you lots of love. I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye. All right, group number 3, thank you so much for joining me for this pick a card reading. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful amethyst. Let's take a look how your person is feeling about you. Do they feel this connection? The energy surrounding you both at this time, okay? I'm going to draw one of these cards. From the Archetypes Oracle, we have this beautiful card, the Mentor. This is beautiful. This is so lovely. So there's this energy here where they are taking you under their wing, okay? Or vice versa. Like there's something here in your connection where there's a lot of wisdom with this owl. The owl may be a spirit animal for you or a sign for you in this connection. But there's this strong energy where they are taking you under their wing, or you are taking them under their wing, where you can guide each other through life. This may be spiritually. So that is very lovely. Something here where they've got some kind of wisdom to share with you. That's where they've come into your life to help you with your expansion, to offer you some sort of knowledge or protection, right? To be your guide, like to hold your spiritual hand through life is what I'm seeing. Maybe you're getting that sense. Or it could be vice versa. So we'll see. We have purification. It says bare essentials, naked truth, wholeness. This is a card 14. Breaks down to a 5. So those numbers may be significant to you. So this is like a cleansing process. This is like getting back to the bare bones of things, you know, getting back to kind of what's true, what's authentic with this connection, you know, getting rid of, like, there's so much distraction and noise in our kind of busy lives. And there's something about this, what I'm hearing from Spirit is that this connection or this person, that energy in your life is bringing you home to yourself. Maybe there's this energy here where they are teaching you like how to let go of what is no longer serving you. Okay, this could be you. It could be vice versa. It could be both of you. Like this is like why you've been brought into each other's lives. You're teaching each other how to let go of what is no longer serving you, right? Not to carry it around like baggage, not to carry it around in your energy frequency, in your aura, but really to kind of burn that up into ashes, into nothing, to really let go of it so it's no longer an issue for you. You can let it go back to its native nothingness. So this could be limiting beliefs about yourself. This could be an experience that has cast a long shadow in your life that you're carrying with you. And this person is serving as a teacher for you in your life, right? To help you to release that. So yeah, that's quite, it's very powerful. Let's see what's going on with you guys then. So yeah, I sense that they're feeling the connection, and this is why, because you've got this strong spiritual kind of mission together is what I'm hearing, this kind of mission. Because in doing that in yourself, or in you helping them to do that, then you'll be able to kind of lead the way for other people, okay? The general theme is the 5 of Pentacles. So there may have been a rejection here. There is like a lack energy. So maybe this purification process is kind of getting back to, what I'm hearing is getting back to what's real. So there's this whole connection is about getting back to what's real, what's really true. So there may have been a rejection. Someone may have blocked the other person. Perhaps you feel like you're out in the cold, or you've put them out in the cold for whatever reason. We'll explore that a little bit more and find out what's going on with you both. But it feels like it's a place of lack energy, you know, connecting to lack and not connecting to the abundance which is available to you. Okay, so looking at the past energies, you get the Four of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Empress, Taurus and Libra energy showing up here. So it's like your person is excluded from, or vice versa, from your inner sanctuary with this Four of Wands. I feel like there was like a strong energy of kind of stuckness around this, of like a stalemate between you, like kind of not being able to agree, maybe not being able to agree on the future of this connection, perhaps where you're living, some sort of circumstance like that, in order to move forward into the future and experience this kind of growth and this richness here, which is available to you, the energy of abundance from the Empress. So I want to see how you are showing up to this connection. Okay, I feel like this is a flirtation here. I feel like you've been a little bit disappointed with this. 10 of Cups in the reverse and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So 2 10s may be significant for you, 10 10 and 10 10. So it feels like you're still kind of burning like a little torch for this person. So this may be somebody who's kind of, you feel like they have passed you by, or that this is a connection that's over, and this is why there's this energy of loss that I'm associating with this. If this isn't your message, check out one of the other groups. Spirit does want to connect with you today. So there's a strong energy of disappointment here. I feel like maybe you feel like you need to apologize, or you're hoping for an apology from your person. I feel like there's this energy of too little too late, or you didn't realize how strongly you felt for them until this had passed you by, or until it was over. I feel like you're still kind of carrying these feelings for them, right? Even though there's a strong energy where it feels like it's over. You know, maybe they've said it's over, maybe you've called it a day. Maybe you just feel like the potential for this hasn't been fully explored, right? Or they could have kind of rejected your offer, something like this, but you still have feelings for them, you still care about them. And you're still kind of nursing this hope in your heart that they will be with you, okay? Or that they will come back to you, or that they will choose you. Let's see how your person is showing up. Okay, your person's in like this energy of flux right now. You get the Seven of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Leo's energy showing up here very strongly, maybe Aries, Sagittarius as well, right? So your person is going through some kind of changes. I'm hearing that they are spiritual changes within themselves. After a period of stagnation, they're really having to think about what it is that they want for the future, what it is that they want to invest in. But I see a change coming in your connection, right? I see them being able to take action towards you with this King of Wands energy. This is really like taking the risk is what I'm seeing. It's just like they're taking some time to contemplate things, to think about things, to think about where they want to put their energy. Do they want to invest in this connection with you? And their decision that they make is that they want to take the risk. I see them being able to take the risk with you, right? The risk of opening their heart, the risk of this connection, of exploring this connection, right? And I see a change in them. If they've been a bit cold towards you, or like things haven't really, there's a strong energy where like you're not on the same page. And I just feel like you're in this energy of like such disappointment, right? Or just like all hope is lost, or just like feeling like that. So Spirit's really saying connect to that energy of abundance. It feels like someone has closed their heart to the beautiful love that is here. But I see them being able to take the risk, which I think is really powerful. This is really strong. This is really strong. You get Devil, Tower, Strength. There's 3 major arcana showing up for your person right now. So yeah, they're breaking down like the old ways with this. Capricorn's energy, Leo's energy showing up here for you. this is like a total breakdown of this. If they've been being like a badass towards you, if they've been maybe manipulative or controlling, doesn't mean that they're a bad person. It can just mean that sometimes people act like this out of fear. They are breaking down this way of being. If they've been shutting you out, whatever it is, however it is that they're showing up, right? In this situation, if they've had some negative limiting beliefs around love, around relationships, around this connection with you, this Tower is really saying this is being like, the slate is being wiped clean, is what I want to say. This is really powerful. The slate is being wiped clean for them to open their heart to you, right? Again, there's this energy of taking the risk. Like, this is the theme of the reading here. Taking the risk. This is how they feel about you, group number 3. They feel like they're getting ready. There is this energy of preparation with this 7 of Pentacles. And they're really changing. Your person is really changing. They're going through this inner spiritual shift. This is why there's this energy of the mentor, of like taking it, someone being taken under their wing, of their wisdom, of their knowledge. It's just like maybe you've already been on this path, or they've been on this path, and they've got something to share with you so that you can learn, or they can learn. Right? Maybe they're learning how to love, right? But definitely overcoming these self-sabotaging tendencies, or this tendency to kind of push people away by being, or pushing you away by showing up in a way that is like a little bit of a badass, something like this, like, I don't need love, I don't need this, right? But they are drawn towards you. They've got like a lot of desire towards you. But again, this energy, this strength is all about taking the risk, and it's about taking the risk of being like vulnerable. This card Purification, it says the naked truth. It's just like being bare essentials. It says, you know, being bare, you know, being like bearing all spiritually and emotionally, right? This is the risk that they're being asked to take with this connection, and that you are asked to take with this connection. And I see them going through this preparation to do that. So a complete energetic breakdown, you know, wiping the slate clean, letting go of those more negative or toxic aspects that are within their own energetic frequency in order to become a more loving person. I do see with this 2 of Swords showing up, you know, that they've been protecting their heart space, or that they've been a little bit closed off to the love that you're offering here. And it really feels like you're in that energy of just like, yes, I have these beautiful feelings for you. You know, this could be so simple. Why are you making it so difficult, right? There is that energy here of just like, this is my heart on the table, you know? This is what I'm offering you. And yet they've been a little bit like, there's this thing where maybe your person's a little bit of a loner, that they like to, they exclude themselves a little bit from love or from this connection. Maybe because they feel unworthy, or they want to protect themselves in some way, because it's just like, it feels like they're blocking out the goodness as they look at this, right? We were talking about earlier with the 4 of Wands and the Empress, but this 2 of Swords in the middle. They're just like, this is about a home, this is about like creating a future, creating like abundance, an abundance of good feelings, an abundance of love, and yet they're very much like, no, I don't, you know, I can't handle this, I don't want it. Or just like, you know, I look after me, I don't need anybody, right? And kind of backing off from it a little bit. But like I was saying, that is what is breaking down. This isn't going to be an immediate process. It's not going to be overnight, but it's like a transition, right? Yeah, this is what I was saying. They're such a loner. Your person is such a loner. King of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, the Hermit. Virgo's energy showing up here, Taurus energy as well. It's just like, I take care of number 1. I take care of me. So they do feel the connection here. They do recognize that there is love here, but it's like this energy where they struggle to accept it, right? They struggle to accept the love that you have for them. There is a lot of long-term potential here, right? But there's this energy of like, I look after number 1, I look after me, and of them kind of wanting, strong energy of them wanting to protect themselves. But it's keeping them isolated. Yeah, I love this. There's a lot of leveling up energy here. I think this is a result of that transformation. There is a big, big change going on in their life, in their external circumstances, but also within them spiritually. The Hanged Man, Virgo's energy showing up here. Emperor, King of Swords. So Aquarius, Libra energy here. Maybe a Gemini, also Aries as well. So this is powerful. They're definitely seeing things differently. They've been committed to old ideas which are no longer serving them, and now they're seeing things differently. They are taking some time out. That may make you feel a little bit insecure, a little bit lonely, a little bit sad about this connection, right? But I see them kind of bossing up, leveling up, and kind of being like more on the level with you. Again, that energy of taking a risk here, of being driven to succeed in order to kind of make this happen, right? That's what I'm seeing here. They're learning a lot about themselves, about this connection, and wanting to speak, wanting to be more authentic, wanting to speak their truth to you. But definitely I see them being able to take some sort of action around this, and being completely decisive as well, like being able to cut off with that King of Swords, that old energy, and just once and for all leave it behind in order to kind of become a better version of themselves, regardless of gender, right? In order to kind of step up, to level up. They're seeing things differently. Let's take a look at your oracle cards, group number 3. There's a lot of determination here to kind of overcome this self-sabotaging behavior and to make this happen with you. Lots and lots of determination to be able to make this happen with you. But it's taken a shift in their perception, right? In their consciousness. So if you've been feeling a little bit confused, right? Or that they've been giving you mixed messages, this is kind of why. We have you speak to me through music. So lovely. So they really connect to your energy. I think you've been like a big catalyst for them to make a breakthrough is what I'm hearing. But yeah, they connect to your energy through music. They love listening to music, and it helps them to connect to those deeper feelings, like the lyrics or just the kind of way it makes them feel. It helps them to connect to deeper emotions about you. I feel like they're daydreaming about you a lot. There is love here, and I want you to know that this isn't anything to do with you. If they've been excluding you or rejecting you or kind of keeping you at arm's length in any way, they do feel the connection and they do want you, but they're being like, they're in this kind of lone wolf, loner energy. That could be like a pattern in their life, or it could just be a phase that they're going through where they're just like, I need to protect my energy, or I need to be in my own energy because I'm doing a lot of processing of stuff. They may not realize that's what they're doing. I wish I treated you better. Super interesting. Yeah, so they're connecting to your energy, and there's such a strong energy of just like, oh, I wish I'd done things differently. I wish I'd behaved differently. They know that you're worthy of respect, that you've got like a lot of value. I see that here with that Empress energy, that they find you very attractive, very beautiful, regardless of your gender. This is all about, your value. And I feel that's why there's kind of that energy of disappointment with you, of just like, I know you can be better than this. And that's what's been sparked within them, because now they know that they can be better than this as well. I'm flattered by your attention. So they love it that you're into them. They love it that you, they know how it is that you feel, right? And it's like this energy of just like, I can't believe that someone like that, because you're very grounded, you're very stable. Maybe you come from a really nice home or background, or kind of abundance in that way, or you've just got good people around you in your friendship group or something like this. You just got a lot going for you, right? In your career, in your life, the way you look, your style, whatever it is. You give out this vibe of abundance where you have a lot going for you, and your person isn't in that energy. They're in that Five of Pentacles energy of like, I am not enough, I'm not good enough. So they're just like, wow, I can't believe that someone like you is into someone like me. It may be that your person is a little bit down on their luck, and maybe that's why they're kind of closed off to you, because it looks like you're flying high, you're working towards your goals and dreams, you're doing good things, and maybe they're down on their luck. Maybe they're out of a job, or they're in between jobs, or their job situation is a little bit unstable and they don't really know what's kind of going on there, and they feel like they're a little bit lost in life. And they're just like, I can't believe that you would be interested in me, or I can't believe that you like me so much, or that you love me, when I feel like I've got nothing to offer, or I don't have very much to offer you right now in my life. Or that it's like they've got this belief in themselves where they're just like, oh, I'd have to be driving this car, or I'd have to be looking like this, or lost this weight, or have these muscles, or have an X amount of money in my bank account, or be living in this neighborhood or this house or whatever, for someone like you to be interested in me. So they've got this kind of belief that like love isn't unconditional, that love is earned or based on some sort of external circumstance. But you just see the true person, you see them how they really are, and you're just like, yeah, this is what I just love you how you are. It doesn't matter about those stupid things, right? That's not what real life is about. Look at this. I'm afraid of getting hurt and I want to be close to you. That is what is written all over your reading, of just like, yeah, I see that here with this Four of Wands to the Two of Swords, of just like, I want to be closer to you. This Four of Wands to me is all about like, I want to experience this kind of stability and be close to you in your inner sanctuary. And yet I'm afraid of getting hurt, holding back, fear of getting hurt. That's something that they're breaking down. It's something that you can honor with them as well. Just like, yeah, I understand. But I see them being able to take that risk. Chop wood, this is good. I love this for you. I had a feeling this card was going to come out. It's such an interesting card. 42 breaks down to a 6. This is all about like, yeah, taking action really, doing what it takes. Doing what needs doing, right, in this situation. Taking action towards you. Making amends is what I'm hearing as well. So that is interesting. Making amends, coming towards you, being able to take action and doing what it takes. Going through the processes to do what it takes to make this happen. Such a strong energy of taking a risk here as well. What other messages do we have? Harm. Yeah, they're only hurting themselves. This comes out a lot. So yeah, they've hurt you, but they're also hurting, right? They're only hurting themselves by showing up to this connection in this way. Illusion. Interesting. Yeah, they've got a perception about love and relationships, right? And it's just keeping them alone. It's keeping them separate from other people, right? It's just keeping them in like a bubble. But it's just their perception. It isn't the truth. And this is what they're recognizing, right? Protected. Yeah, they're protecting themselves. They're protecting their heart space. You are also safe and divinely protected as well in this. I feel like maybe this is what this mentor is all about. It's just like cutting through the crap of these limiting beliefs that has been just holding them back for so long now. And it's just like they're just reaching the breaking point. They're just reaching a breaking point of just like, I don't want to be this person anymore. I don't want to show up in this way. And I think this is why you have this disappointment, because you're just like, there's so much goodness here. We could have so much love. We could have such a beautiful future together. We could create so much together. And yet that potential hasn't been realized. What's going on with you? That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. Oh my goodness, you guys. You get the card True Love. There is loving energy here. So despite how they're showing up for you, I feel like they're really making this harder than it needs to be, in their heart of hearts, this is true love, and they recognize that. And to be honest, right, that can be quite triggering. You know, when we meet someone where it is the real deal, and I see that here, you know, with that King of Pentacles, that's my She's Just Got Real card, right? When we meet somebody who makes us feel like that, it can be very triggering. You know, it can bring up a lot of like, am I good enough? Am I worthy for this? Oh my goodness, somebody loves me. I feel really exposed. I might get hurt. But look at that, true love coming in for you. So I see them being able to level up for you. I see them being able to express this love and taking action towards you. So connect to that energy of abundance that is available to you right now, because I just feel like you're in a lot of lack, a lot of disappointment. If you continue to connect to that energy, it's gonna just kind of grow and expand. Set your intention as to what it is that you want, and just continue to just send love to them. Just send love and light, and that's going to create a lot of harmony, right? To harmonize this connection, and just say to them in your mind, look, you're safe with me. whatever it is, you know, if you want this to move forward, if you want it to work for you. So, but yeah, they have true loving feelings for you. I hope you found this reading helpful in some way. It's been my honour to read your cards. As always, do give this video a like. I'm going to leave it there. But yes, if you feel called to, do check out our zodiac readings. You can become a member of the channel. You can cancel anytime, but when you join, you can become a Diamond Lumi. You get access to all the extended zodiac readings that I am now sharing with the community. So the Diamond Lumi community is really, really beautiful and supportive. So check that out if it resonates. It's all linked in the description box. But I'm sending you lots of love, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. You take care.